do not tolerate mediocrity. I have very, very high expectations. Very high. And I push very hard. I mean, I push. My guys know it. My office knows it. But we have very, very high expectations. I have very high standards for quality in the field. I mean, if we're having issues on the job, my guys know because they'll see me show up. It don't matter how many jobs I got going on. If I've got any type of issue going on, for example, we had recently had an issue, and unfortunately, in construction stuff happens. One of my guys, no call, no showed. I was going through some stuff. It was a night project, so I get called on Friday night at 12:45 a.m. I'd been up since 6 in the morning. I just laid down, started to go to sleep. Said, "Hey, he isn't here. This is the last night. We need you here." As far as that, the project was going pretty smooth, but they needed a foreman there to wrap the job up. I got up. They needed a bunch of materials that my foreman had picked up from the shop. Drove to the shop, drove 2 hours to a project, and sat there all night long until noon, 1 o'clock the next day. Didn't get back to my house until after 2. Laid down about 2:30. Woke up at 7 and did it all over again. Wanted to make sure that everything was taken care of. And this was not even a big project; it was a small project. But it didn't matter to me because in this business, you're only as good as your last job. So you screw up one job, you can write off all the other ones. And so I don't look at any one job as like, oh, I'm gonna hit a home run on this job. I look at it, hey, I perform this job, they're gonna give me another one. And so if I don't, they're not gonna give me more. So I stayed up for like 32 hours straight that first night, and then slept 5 hours and was up and again another night from 7 o'clock, and then we worked all the way until 1 o'clock the next day and wrapped it up, and the client was happy and punch went good and all that stuff. And they sent an email saying they were extremely impressed the owner was out there and he didn't just throw a bunch of guys at it. They were impressed that I was out there working with the guys, making sure everything was completed and they were happy. And so it meant a lot to them, and the client was happy. So, at the end of the day, I'm the type of guy I will do whatever I got to do to get the job done.